Well, hello. It's been 1 year since the fire today, and let's see. Haven't given you much of an update because there hasn't been much of an update. We're stuck sort of in insurance hell. The policy provides for a single year of rental and support. So that year's up, and so we're moving. Can't afford the place that we're in now. Um, Question is insurance to blame or not? I think the answer to that is they are most definitely to blame for this delay. But that is something that has to be litigated potentially. We're in this process known as appraisal. I mentioned this in a few months back. We're still in that process. I don't know how far along we are. We've made progress in the process, but I don't know if we go another 2 months or 6 months here. Once that process is complete, we will then be in a position to start rebuilding the house. And we can't rebuild the house until we have a contractor, and our contractors are just sort of out the door at this stage. It's been a year, so we're going to have to start fresh. A lot of fun. So anyway, quick recap. It was a year ago today, and I was outside watching television. I had to put a TV up there. I was enjoying the evening, and the TV went out. It was connected via Wi-Fi, and I was trying to mess around. I see weird things are going on with my network. I go around to the side of the house, and just as I do, and I realize it's kind of bright over there, thinking maybe there's a car or a kid was playing around. And just as I'm sort of recognizing, I think that's a fire, Liz screamed out my name and said we had a fire, so she ran up and got Leah, who was right in front of the fire. Before it had sort of exploded up, she was looking out onto the street, and I called 911 and had a difficult time explaining to them where we were at. Apparently, lots of people were calling 911 at that stage. Um, Liz came back in, got the dog. I came out, made sure the neighbor knew, which he was outside, who was, I suppose, taking action. Went to the other neighbor, pounded on the door, said, get the baby out. We've got a fire. Don't know what's going on. And we moved into this place where I'm at now on February 1, rented furniture. And, it's been a fun period of time. So anyway, positive things to this. Well, let's see here. I ordered cable a year ago, and I got $50 off per month as an introductory price. And I've re-upped it at the new place, which we're moving to in Woodland Hills. So I had to save another $50 a month than I otherwise would have. I've received about a $2,000 refund for property taxes, which I had to apply for, and that took some time. And I have ceased to pay my trash pickup fee, despite paying some other fees on the house. So there are definitely some positive things about having your home destroyed by fire. The interesting thing is, when you drive by it, it doesn't look so bad. I've taken a number of people through, and the whole context of how they view what's going on is completely different. And it's actually, for me, it's somewhat therapeutic because daily I probably am asked 3 or 4 times, are you in yet? Or how's the rebuilding going? Or isn't it good to have that behind you? Or where are you at? And it's just plain insurance hell. I don't know why it has to be so tough. I think I was a little naive thinking that they just want to move it forward and do the right thing. And they may think that they want to move it forward and do the right thing. Obviously, there's a profit motive involved, but there's a reputation motive involved, and there's, potential suits involved with all sorts of people. But I think it's also a numbers game. Only so many. It's very expensive to fight insurance. I've probably have laid out maybe about $75,000 so far just in my defense. Those monies will not be recouped. And all future monies, having hired an attorney, an appraiser, a new contractor just to do things, and what's known as an umpire is very expensive. So when this is done, if there is a suit, the attorney will get a massive chunk of that money. And then, depending upon how it's structured, it probably will be structured this way, what is left will then be taxed at about 50% as a gain because it's outside the policy. The policy will be settled. we're going to have to try to get funds for, like I said, for the new rental. Don't know if that will happen or not. So anyway, not a lot of fun. I'm not looking forward to packing. We're moving in about 2 weeks, slightly before the end of the month. I think 2 weeks from tomorrow, actually. So we're going to have to start focusing on this. I might have a packing party. I might be calling on you. Just don't know. Lots of stuff to do. And in the meantime, the landlord to this place has hired me to lease it out. We are asking just under $7,000 for a 12 per month for a 12-month lease. It is a great house. It's a big house. Has a great view. 5 bedrooms, 5 baths, 4,100 square feet, but not what we can afford. There's more of a backstory to this, but I will say that till another time. That's really it. Not a whole lot of great news. Hopefully we'll move forward someday. And thank you, everybody, for your support.